Okay. It's now already we listen from my friend what is HIV or what the definition of HIV.
Definisi HIV. HIV is a virus that damages the immune system by infecting and destroying CD4 cells. The more CD4 cells that are destroyed, the weaker the immune system will be, making it vulnerable to various diseases.
Right now, I want to describe about what only the characteristic of HIV. Okay. Early symptoms or cause of the HIV paper only the system or a code one of the system of or vertebral syndrome HRS dead birth vertebral syndrome HRS dead birth occur is usually a low grade fever with a body temperature above 38 degrees Celsius. These early symptoms can be operated by several other symptoms. So, as stroke, swollen, lame nodes, sore throat, and other age, and characteristic number 2 is perturbed. Similar to the body response of the prior infection of HIV is general. The immune system will also provide inflammatory response to HIV infection. This is well from body to feel tired and large as an early symptom of HIV. Similar of the feeling ready or of fries that is often the characteristic of HIV. Experiences before the flu, pain in the lymph nodes and muscle, I think very trying to enjoy. Muscle and lymph nodes can also be one of the early symptoms of HIV. Lymph nodes are part of the immune system to under and are part of the immune system and we more likely become infected during an infection and other eating. If the inflammation occurs in the lymph nodes, then the affect groin and neck might be variable and agitation as with other prior infection. Usually, symptoms of HIV can include joint to our body or from muscle. I think that is characteristic of HIV. Okay, goodbye.
How to prevent HIV? 1. Avoid casual sex. Free sex is strictly prohibited, especially if you have multiple partners. In terms of health, free sex can also have a harmful effect on the body. Be faithful and don't like to snack carelessly outside for married couples. Prevention of HIV by avoiding casual sex is one of the most important steps to avoid this disease. 2. Do not use needles interchangeably. Prevention of HIV that you should pay attention to is not to use needles interchangeably. Always pay attention to the use of sterile needles if you intend to get a tattoo or piercing. 3. Using condoms. The next HIV prevention is that you have to be extra careful if you know that your partner has HIV. HIV can be transmitted through blood and saliva that enters the body, as well as through sexual intercourse. When having sex, protect yourself with extra safety equipment to prevent the possibility of the safety device or condom being torn, and so on. 4. Pay attention to open wounds. If working with HIV patients, make sure you protect yourself very carefully. Prevention of HIV that you can do is to wear clothes that aren't required by the hospital and be careful with any open wounds you have. especially if your open wound will come into contact with an HIV patient, because the virus can be transmitted through open wounds. 5. Get vaccinated. The fifth prevention of HIV is to do hepatitis A and hepatitis B vaccines, as well as getting tests regularly to protect yourself from HIV. 6. Pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP. PrEP is a method of preventing HIV by taking antiretrovirals for those who are at high risk of contracting HIV, namely those who have more than one sexual partner, have a partner who is HIV positive, use risky needles in the past 6 months, or those who have frequent unprotected sex. Impact. This virus specifically attacks CD4 cells, which are an important part of fighting infection. The loss of CD4 cells will activate the function of the human immune system drastically. As a result, HIV will make your body susceptible to various infectious diseases from bacteria, virus, fungi, parasites, and other harm.